Hope you enjoy, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Sullivan Adams. I'll give my latest view on Naruto Shippuden episodes of 466, The Strenuous Journey. As the story continues, the gap between Hagoromo's sons, their friendship, their relationship starts to get even wider a little bit. Like for example, this guy named Tenzu who asked Hagoromo's youngest son uh, on Ashura to help clear the way for some trees. He used him out to get medicine for his mom, but it was a trick. It turns out he was selling the trees for profit, like tricking the guy into helping, because he's obviously a very trusting and helpful guy. Kind of reminds me of Naruto a little bit. So it makes sense. As however, because of what he did, he was punished and stuff, and was taken to and the person who is, and he was treated very harshly a little bit, and it was by Indra, who is Haruno's oldest son, the one who possesses the Sharingan, and so and makes sense, especially when it comes to him being acting like Sasuke. I mean, they're both the foundation of both the Uchiha and the Senju, and the Senju had a had branch family, which was the Uzumaki. Makes sense. You know, right? You get it, right? They're both trying to do their best, And Indira, he's trying to follow the rules and the law. It's obviously that he's changed, that power has taken him over. He's going to become obsessed by it, becoming cold and detached. That's something I got from the Legend of Korra. If you guys, get that. He's a lot like that. Uh, you know, a rebel in his new power, but becoming the strongest around him. However, this affects everybody starts to notice this, especially like his family. Hey, even though Ashura didn't know, what was no, he was being tricked. He tried to help his friend. He keep trying to help his friend, even if it meant putting himself in trouble and stuff. He even took a beating from his brother to do so, which is which is a pretty big deal. Well, it's obviously that the brothers, their relationship is getting very, very tenuous. However, it seems that the ultimate decision to finally pick a successor has come. Apparently, Hagoromo decided to test both sons by sending them both on different journeys. So and so so they both go on different paths and see, and the one, and then when they return, the father will know of their progress and picks their successor. But we all know who he picks in the end. And the other, both. However, this episode seems to focus a little bit on the younger brother, while the last one was on the older brother and his visual prowess a little bit. At this one, young brother, he goes to this village. Apparently, it's also the same land where the battle happened between Kaguya, Suzuki, and her sons, and what remains of the divine tree and tree. So basically, he's trying to he sent Momo sent his youngest son to the land and where the divine tree was remains of the divine tree were held. So he found a village. It was thriving, but it was also in struggle because when they first arrived, they didn't trust them. Thought they were thieves. These people hurting, but they didn't do nothing. But when they managed to arrive, Ashura he has the power to heal and use his chakra for healing. Like a medical ninja. I mean, he has wind style chakra, and he has the power to heal, but he can also sense energies and stuff. So it makes sense given him in the situation. I mean, he tries to do his best. He sees the land how beautiful it is, but he knows that there are some problems. For example, the girl who he helped earlier, who got the wound, kinda asked her to heal his mom, heal her mom, but it didn't work. He senses power coming from the divine tree that it's become the grip of a lot of people, and so many people have already suffered suffered under it and died already. And you just see, it's pretty grim. He tries to do his best. He knows there's something wrong, especially when the people are trying to keep him from the hill, but they manage to and and we notice that he's trying to do his best. But he's not as rough or as brutal as his brother. He's a kind, gentle soul, and his brother even admitted it. Or even admitted it. They do, so so. and he's even admitted with the Great Toad Sage, which is right there. It's pretty grimming, but they finally to find the hidden cavern and find the remains of the divine tree that hasn't completely died out, and that it's continuing to grow and spread and poison the land and the people in it. It's literally trying to finish Kaguya's work. We all know that Kaguya had another son, which is one of the reasons why Indra became so so harsh and so hate filled that he succumbed to power. You can see why, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, he wasn't a bad kid. He wasn't born a bad kid. No one is. Like, it is a quote from something I learned from Star Wars. Evil isn't born; it's taught. I know there's so many references to pop culture in this, and I know it's off quota since I'm using Star Wars to describe an anime, but think about it. Like, evil is kind of a disease. It goes into an open wound and becomes infested and it flourishes until it takes over. You know, and we ultimately know what's going to be the ultimate fate of the two brothers. Anyway, this was a good episode. I like it, even though it is filler, and a lot of people are getting a little worked up. It's because last year we had only four episodes of canon, and the rest were all filler. I mean, if they're gonna end the anime, at least cut the filler out already, cause already just get back to the main story. We all know what's gonna happen next. Just no more fillers. I know Hagoromo's trying to explain the origin of his story of his sons stuff, and they're just doing this to buy time, especially because the studio Paraton is milking it for all the money that they're making. I decided just let it end already. I get it. It's all about. I get it. But I get it. We're still watching, but there's a lot of us that are losing our patience. Not losing our patience. Just sick of the same song and dance. I mean, overall, that's what I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This is Sullivan Ass. Give my next review on Naruto Shippuden episode 466. I'm out. Peace. Bye.